You know, when I agreed to go on this adventure with you, I didn't think you'd walk so slow.
Hey, I'm an old man. It takes a while to get these steps in.
What's that over there?
What? I don't see anything.
Right there.
Oh, it's so cute. Come here, boy.
I hate you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Today we're going to be unboxing Masmorra Dungeons of Arcadia. It is not as big as some of the other ones I've unboxed, but it's still quite a bit of stuff here. We picked this up on Kickstarter. Came in a couple weeks ago. We don't actually have like everything, all the add-ons you could get for it, but it's still a significant chunk of things. So let's go ahead and start cracking these open. So I'm going to start with the base box, which I saw that people from Gen Con had actually were able to pick up the base box. They had a limited number of copies there because I started seeing it pop up on YouTube and the board game groups and stuff. Nothing extremely new for anybody who has been keeping track of these things, but still, it's fun. Alright. So we got our rule book. I like the art style, it's kind of cool. Experience board. Some stuff around here. There's the punch boards. Got our monster tokens, and this is to keep track of your movement, money, locations. I guess it's like the starting area, probably, or a boss fight, maybe. We've got paper sleeve. These cool character cards. Got the little story on the back. And then you keep track of your dice here, your health. It gives your starting ability, and then as you get more abilities, you slot them in the top up here. Cards. Here's our monsters. They give you a couple of these to keep track for your players. Then you got your bosses. Your actual monsters are dice. So what you do is you just roll the die, and it tells you what type of monster and how strong they are. This is a dungeon crawl where all the monsters are actually dice instead of miniatures. Got our health tokens, character bases, so you know which character is yours. And then I think these are the experience trackers. Move those on the original board I pulled out. And then we've got more dice. So, well, these dice are, what is that, like a sticker that's glossed on there or something. Maybe it's printed on and then glossed over. These dice are actually like typical dice that's engraved in there and painted. So, that's what the players roll. And then we've got our miniatures. for the heroes that you play. Dear Lord. Yeah, it's a big sword. And another one. And another one. So the insert's pretty nice. It's got slots for everything. Got your hero slots, your cards, the dungeon tiles, your health markers, experience trackers, and your money. So that's actually kind of nice. Once you start adding all the bonus stuff, though, it doesn't leave room in the box to expand out to that bonus stuff, which either you have to get rid of the insert if you want to keep it all in the same box, or you're stuck with a lot of boxes. So I guess it's just all a matter of preference. Next up, we have the Kickstarter exclusives for the pledge level. They come in this fancy plain brown box. So yeah, that's fairly typical for Cool Mini or not. Okay, so actually these chests we got extra, bought an extra set of chests because it comes with these in the Kickstarter exclusives, which is 5, and Tiffany said, I want more, so we got more chests. And we got plastic money, which we have a house full of real money, but plastic money's fun. Plastic money's always fun. These are the exclusive monsters that came with the Kickstarter exclusives. We also have more dice for the monsters, because that's what the monsters are. They are dice. So you get all your different ones here. There's one that's like, kind of looks like a Death Eater, maybe. And the Hunchback from, what was that, Young Frankenstein? And I can't remember her name. Maleficent. So yeah, it's cute artwork. Got our character cards. Yeah, like got our own little Drizzt looking dude. Dark Elf Ranger. Suspicious. Character ability cards. 2 more character dice. And now, the characters. So this guy I was excited about because he reminds me of the frog from Chrono Trigger. And then we've got this lady with double hammer action. So that's fun. Spellcasting cat girl. Assassin's Creed dude. What else we got? I don't know. That's cool looking though. Some type of dragon character. Elf Ranger. And the details on these are nice, but they're not like overly complex. So I don't think painting wise these would be too extreme. I mean, you're going to be going to capture cartoon style, hopefully anyways. I mean, because that's the aesthetic of the game. Let's see. Like some type of ogre thing, dude, or just a really angry guy. I don't know. We got our monk. You gotta have those beads, otherwise you're not a monk. Oh, there's the dark elf. That doesn't look like Twinkle at all. Okay. And he has axe for you.
You have my axe.
Everybody loves a dwarf. Another elf kind of doing a hop and waving high. I guess before she casts Fireball on your face. At least she's happy about it. Yeah, I'm going to say he's kind of like a, I don't know, crazy hair guy. Crazy hair guy, that's the official name. I thought that was a rough edge, but this is actually the design of the axe there. Huh. Okay. This is like Elvis Presley. What's going on there? All right. So that's all the that's all the stuff for the exclusives, which wouldn't have shown up when people were showing off their because I can't talk. It wouldn't have shown off when they were showing off their copies that they picked up in Gen Con, because that wouldn't have been in there. If it was, there'd be a lot of angry people. I think exclusives are kind of hit and miss thing. They're kind of fun to get, but at the same time, it really ticks a lot of other people off because they feel like they're missing out on something. But, I mean, if the base game's enjoyable, this isn't really supposed to make or break it for you. Like, maybe you're buying games for the wrong reason. You should be collecting like action figures or something. Oh, another part that we got was this Masmorra Arcadia crossover kit. We backed the Arcadia Inferno Kickstarter, which was supposed to come before this showed up, but delays, Kickstarter, you know how that goes. Anyways, so what this allows you to do is take the heroes from this game and play them in the Inferno or the Arcadia games. I don't know if it does it vice versa. No, I'm sorry. This allows you to take the heroes from Arcadia and move them into Masmorra, so you can have even more heroes to fight your dice monsters with. Dice monsters. I wonder if that's actually the game. So I don't expect this to be very exciting. I mean, it's probably just going to be a bunch of cards. And it is. So these are all the characters, or a large portion of the characters from Arcadia Quest. And if you own a copy of that, then you can use these dashboards to play the characters in Masmorra. And then they give you ability cards to go with it as well. And you get these ability cards leveling up wise and such. It's not a complex game. From the playthroughs I watched, seems like it's pretty easy to set up and get going. Not every game needs to be really complex. It's just fun to try and set things up, you know. Get things set up, get into the table, get playing. This one is one of the add-ons you could buy that anybody's going to be able to pick up. It's the monster dice. Because I told Tiffany, I need dice, more dice. I need more monsters, because they're monsters and they're dice. And it's a dungeon crawler, and I want it. And sometimes she says okay, and sometimes she tells me to calm down. It comes with these two cool dice bags. So that's neat. These are boss. Defeat the boss. Anyways, these are the boss tiles. So they give you like the abilities for the bosses. I guess they're henchmen. Or that's for both bosses. Okay, so there's only two bosses in this box. And then you've got your monster cards. Major monsters, minor monsters. And then your dice. Because honestly, that's why I'm here. We know this by now. So, There's our dice. And you only roll the dice for the major and minor monsters. Underneath here, we've got the boss tiles. There's two bosses. There's Lord Blinkerton, which is like a beholder, and was that Kunha, which is, I'm gonna say Kunha, or Kunha. I don't get it. Is that supposed to be a joke? Anyways, so they come with your boss locations to fight, and then their marker for them, because they're not actually dice. Oops. So yeah, and it's got spots here for the I can't talk today. It's got spots here for the boss tokens. So the insert is like set up to hold all these pieces and keep them there. And I mean, this is an okay box. It's not great like these. It doesn't take up a ton of space. I don't know that I would keep the box though. We've got some other stuff coming in that's supposed to help mitigate our plethora of boxes. So we'll see how that goes. I'll make a video about that when it shows up. Garbage. Paper. I don't throw these out though. I keep these. I think I have a problem. I'll feed Darth Vader's head. Okay. So next up, I almost open it, is the Adventurer set. This is going to add 5 more heroes, 2 bosses, and 2 tiles. Once again, it's one of those cheaper boxes. This was an add-on. I think I was able to talk her into it because there's a panda guy on the front. I'm pretty sure that's how I won that one over. She wasn't super keen about this one. I mean, she likes the cuteness of the chibi-style characters. But the dice part, she's like, that's a guy thing. Guys are always trying to roll dice. So I was like, okay. I'm not going to argue with that. So you got your player dashboards. Your boss cards. Player ability cards. And more minis. Got a little angry dwarf guy with wings. Don't know why he has wings. He needs wings, apparently. We've got she's got like dragon, a very surprised dragon head staff. And there's another caster with a familiar. This is our panda-ish kind of guy. Of course, not painted. He's not as impressively pandy-y. Is that a word? I don't think so. He's fighting with bamboo. If you've ever fought with bamboo, well, as a kid, I used to cut down a lot of bamboo and fight with it. It fell apart a lot, so I don't know how useful fighting with bamboo is, but I guess he can eat it when it breaks and then cut down some new ones. I don't know. And then you got your standard fighter guy, all scarred up and angry, because everybody's got these huge mouths and they're just ready to eat. That's what it looks like to me. And then inside we've got stuff. Oh, they even wrap these. That's so random. Okay, so we've got the boss, 2 new bosses, and their boss tokens, locations. Actually, I'm going to just do this part right now. I want to pop out the rest of the other one, but Tiffany and I like doing it together, so I'll wait for that. Okay, so yeah, you got your tiles are supposed to go in like that, right? And you got your boss tokens, they go in this little spot here. And then your player card, and then your boss card, and then your player. Really? Oh, that's the spot. Okay. So I'd say they didn't make room for that. That'd be lame. Compatible with Arcadia Quest heroes. Maybe that's another reason I got it. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, you can play these with Arcadia Quest as well. That's nice. So yeah, that's everything in the box. It's not an overly complicated looking game. You move into locations and roll dice for the monsters. The combat's fairly standard. So I'm looking forward to getting to the table. I know that I'll enjoy it. I don't know how often Tiffany will play it, but it'll be fun for me. So I'll find other people to drag to the table. Maybe get my daughter to play, and then we'll record it and see how it goes. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, maybe hit that subscribe button down there somewhere, unless they move it. Who knows? And then you can always check out these videos here. Thanks for watching. See ya.